I'm eating for lunch tomorrow. Peanut butter jelly and cheese. What the fuck? I'm hungry. Shit. Welcome. Welcome everybody to another fantastic edition of your favorite food-based nerd podcast. Um, we're not we're not the we're not the plate that you ignore at your grandmama's house that's got all the food that she cooked that she really don't know how to cook. We are the best plate. You know what's the best plate at the cookout? It's not the first plate that you get down and you eat. Because if you smart and you grew up in a black household, you always make your to-go plate first. But you also got to sneak and do that shit. Because everybody be like, oh, hell no. Because that way you get the corner of the mac and cheese that's got the crunchy cheese, but the melt. Oh, it's so good. You get the prime meat. You don't make your to-go plate after you eat because that's all the scraps and shit. That's all the pieces of the chicken that nobody wants. All the bones, all the small ribs, and all the mashed potatoes that ain't got no gravy, all the collard greens with no ham in it, stuff like that. We are that plate. Cause don't you like to go home and you see your to go plate? Like, oh shit, nigga, this is better than my first plate. That's what we are.
Welcome everybody. I'm Rockman 3K3.
I see real to go.
I can just imagine you doing that. Like probably just
did that?
You probably sick your wife on everybody, distract them, and he'd be over there, and the only person to see you committing this heinous crime, your uncle be like, boy, you wrong, dog. You can't do us like this. You wrong.
Look, I don't know if that's not a secret or nothing, but you always, if you can finesse it, you always make two plates. You make your to-go plate first. That way you get prime everything. Because when you sit down, you make your first plate, you eat, everybody else got a chance to go back, get their food or whatever. So when you go back to make your to-go plate, you get the scraps of the macaroni and cheese that ain't got no topping, no melted cheese on the top. So you getting all the noodles that's been at the bottom.
See, that gives me big, like, I'm not going to stay energy. You know niggas that come through, like, hey, Big Mama, how you doing? All right, now we ain't going to do nothing, fix a plate real quick. Okay, gotta go. I gotta work in the morning. It's 2:00. Gotta work in the morning. So
see, that's disrespectful. I'm still gonna stay. I'm just gonna make this plate real quick, put some foil on it, and then you put it in the back of the refrigerator. And you move all the juices and shit in front of it. So
the milk and shit. Right. You smart. I see you.
Think about it. When you get home, you don't want you want no itty bitty ribs that ain't got no sauce on them. You come back, you get healthy, nice fat ribs. That these was made to be eaten first. You get fresh collard greens that's got ham hock pieces in it, deliciousness. You get rolls that ain't been at the bottom of the little bin. They still fluffy.
See, when your kids grow up, you're gonna be like, now kids, follow me to the kitchen.
I'm a professional eater. Anybody that knows me know I eat. And I have a science to my eating. Like most niggas know, when you go to a buffet, you ain't supposed to put everything on your goddamn plate. You're supposed to have two plates. Have a meat plate and a vegetable plate.
Facts. That's true.
Go to the buffet, you get the rotisserie chicken because some shits be hooked up. You go
or the bourbon chicken.
Or the bourbon chicken. We ain't been to Golden Corral so long.
They closed one out there, but fucking 246 or like Pelham / Valleydale, and then I think ours is still open. I think it might be closed too, man.
Hit up that bourbon chicken or that rotisserie chicken. Oh, because they always be fresh. Yes. You gotta stop by the brother who's chopping up the steak. You gotta hit that brother.
How you doing, your blood? How you want your steak, doctor?
How you want to do it, brother?
But why they always got the steak on tap for you? I want mine medium rare. I got
you. Don't do shit to work that conversation. He working the fuck out of it too.
You just come up, ask him, y'all got prime rib? I got you plate. I got a whole thing in the back. Hold on. Here you go. This nigga pulled out. Okay, all right, fuck it. Y'all got lamb back there? We got the lamb today, player.
And look, you got it. It's always some kind of roast or beef, chopped up beef type of deal. You get some of that shit that goes on your meat plate. Then you go back for your vegetables. You get 2 greens and some bullshit.
And if you out here and you bought that life, a whole nother plate for the yeast rolls because you already know. You ain't finna just eat one. Gotta have at least 4. You got, and especially if they fresh and you can inhale them bitches like Krispy Kreme donuts. You already know, cuz. You already know.
The minimum is 2. The maximum is 6.
Minimum 2. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Judge you at a buffet. You know what you came for.
You looking at me. You know what you here for. You know what we here to do. I'm here to eat. I starved myself 3 days for this shit.
And I pay you $40 to get in here.
Right. You know, I'm about to eat. We eat today.
A nice fat piece of ham on top of that meat plate, just in case, because you know the ham be good. You know the ham be good. It's honey. They got it under that warmer tray.
Nah, man. So I don't know what it is, but buffet, ham, chicken, and if you go to the right place, the steak be hit.
If they got some good fried chicken, you might get some baked chicken there. That'd be good.
Man. I don't know what it is, but being at a buffet on a Sunday with good ass fried chicken, that's a blessing right there.
That's when buffets be busting. Who goes? I mean,
God himself be back there. I got the breast coming out, player. Just hold on real quick.
That's when families come through.
He touching the chicken and it's golden brown. Like, I ain't never seen it this crisp before. Jesus. One more time.
Feel my blood moving, boy.
Jesus, the spirit's in me. Nah, grandma, that's that diabetes. Let's go get you.
You get your vegetable, you hook your vegetables up. You know the mac and cheese finna be hit or miss.
Yeah,
you already know.
Yeah, you already know. It depends, and it's like that. Some employees can do well, others just don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
I judge people macaroni and cheese by the spoon that they put in there. If it's that circle spoon, if it's a perfect circle. I'm working on it. I need that long. That
I was about to say that long flat head with the prayer hands.
I need a real spoon with them holes in the middle. I need that spoon right there.
Woo. You know they cook that shit with love, and it's got corners.
Mm-hmm.
Not corners, corners.
No, you got to get you some collard greens or some rice or something with some gravy.
Man, stop.
I'm a sweet potato nigga, so if they got sweet potatoes, I get sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I only like my sweet potatoes in pies. But I feel you, though. I feel you. I only fuck with
it depends. I do, too, because my wife eats a lot of sweet potatoes, and I usually only fuck with them as a dessert, but I take them as a side dish sometimes.
No, I feel it, because I've had a full sweet potato before with steak, and I get why people do it. I do, because like it's not for me, but I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a bug in this motherfucker so big.
You just got a new roommate. Hey, nigga, I'm moving in. Yes, you are.
It was a bee, so I'm like, hold the fuck on. That's actually very big. That's actually very terrifying.
I mean, if you need to go handle that, I can interview the crowd or entertain the crowd real quick.
It's all good. I mean, if he come over here, just know.
The box real quick. Gonna be like me. Oh. I thought I saw something fly. I was like, oh, shit. I thought it was real.
What the fuck is that?
That's the worst. That's the worst when you be chilling, doing something random, and you just randomly see something big and black just fly across the feather. Oh, shit, nigga. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you know what the other thing is? If it's a cool ass restaurant, you know they got some dressing.
Bro, oh my! I would kill every motherfucker in the room for some dressing. You know what I hate? This me on my soapbox for a minute. Why is it that we can only get good dressing during Thanksgiving? I get tired of that shit. I want dressing sometimes, bro.
I do like dressing.
Yeah,
I like ham and dressing. That's a perfect meal.
People at home, listeners at home, thanks for listening to Nerd Play. If y'all know why we can only get dressing one time a year, holler at me about that. Because I really wish soul food places would have that shit every day. I fucks with dressing so heavy. Man, I love turkey and dressing. And they'll never have. You have to either get it Thanksgiving, you might can get it during Christmas. But it's like, that's the only time. I'm like you can't even find good microwavable. Fucking dressing.
You gotta make
you gotta make it from scratch. And it's like, why don't people cook this shit?
It's almost a chore to make, but damn, it's worth
it. Man, it is, bro. Like, trust me, all the time. You remember all the times my mom would just decide to, cook dinner at 4:00 in the afternoon and we eat till like 8. was like, all right, y'all, I'm just not eating, but we got this dressing though. You know, like that shit be so worth it. And then like it sucks because like I only have dress for the next 2 or 3 days because I'm eating all my leftovers. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get at me about that. If y'all know any soul food place that has dressing religiously, let Rockman know because I want to eat that shit. I love turkey dressing. It's delicious.
I think I'm gonna make some dressing this weekend.
Just cause, dog.
Just cause I ain't had none. Shit. I used to put dressing on my sandwiches. Goddamn, shit was so good.
Oh.
But I was also, doing shit that was.
Bro, with the gravy though, with the gravy, woo, and the turkey little man.
Bro,
Can't tell me that.
Them after Thanksgiving leftover sandwiches where you just be putting shit together.
Be hidden. Have you ever wrapped up turkey and dressing and put it in a wrap though?
Yes, nigga. Yes, I've done it all. I've had everything sandwich. Goddamn. Turkey dressing, mashed potatoes, collard greens, then put some cornbread sauce on top of that. I did it all. But that's just because I was an idiot. No. Man,
hilarious.
Fucking make me some. Yeah, I'm gonna make me some fucking dressing.
Do it.
I used to have a coworker when I worked at the hospital. His name was Sam. Faithfully, that nigga would go, like, his grandma lived in like Union Springs and some shit, so he would always go down there like, once a month.
Yeah.
But he would always come back. Like, if he went down to see his grandmama, he always came back with ham and dressing in a big ass bowl, and that nigga would just be chowing down, and I'd be hating. Cause I had to go get fast food because I didn't bring my lunch and shit. I had to be eating wings and shit.
Listen. I need you to make that dressing, and I'm gonna come by this weekend just steal some.
I give you 4 of them wings and some of that dressing. Right,
and they just be looking at him. No.
I had
you wrong, dog. You wrong.
A homegirl named Snow. She was from Wilcox, and she would go home and she'd always come back with turkey necks. And I'd be like, man, fuck, don't make this shit no more.
If you know how to make some good turkey necks, which they good, you just gotta slow cook them in the crock pot. That's the best way to make them. Get you some good juice to go with it with some chicken broth. You set, player. You set. But enough about the crazy foods and shit, because we can talk about that all night.
Shit, I'm hungry, man.
Right? Me too. I'm gonna tear up some pizza rolls up this, son.
Big ass child.
So I said, it's like, Rockman, you eat like a fucking child. Hot Pockets and pizza rolls, like, those are the dinners of champions.
No, they're the dinners of poor people and college students, which are poor people.
They are. they are.
Better, nigga.
Listen. Y'all missed out because back in the day, they used to have egg rolls the size of pizza rolls by some Chinese company.
I'm aware.
I used to fuck with them. Get the chicken ones though.
I wasn't a pizza rolls guy. I was a bagel bites guy.
Bagel bites, man, nigga, do you remember stuffed bagel bites though? That was the apex.
I was just about to say,
you can't find them no more. That was the apex right there. That was it. That's when you knew your parents loved you, and they're like, yo, I'm gonna get you them. They get you bagel bites. You already had something to love you, but if they're like, yo, we gonna get you the stuffed bagel bites.
I take a stuffed bagel bite over most pizza today.
You put Esquire at the end of your name because the only thing more fancy than that was the Stouffer's French bread pizza. And let me tell you something: if you had the Stouffer's French bread pizza,
he said Esquire.
I am Clifton Richard Smith the 15th, sir. Respect my name. 15th of my kind, first of his people. Thank you. They were so fancy, bro. Like, and them shits were delicious. They made real. That was, man. Listen, I don't care what anybody say. Even the bagel bites is the most processed thing ever. That shit was made with love. All right, they sent me love in a box.
Look, and then if you follow the directions and you cooked them in the stove perfectly, you waited like you were supposed to. You can beat it. You could beat that shit.
You could.
And see, I didn't like Stouffer's. Stouffer's always tastes a little processed to me. I like Red Baron flatbread pizza. I was like, that nigga know how to make the pizza. I don't know.
You know what else was a whole bop out here on foods? The little like personal pizzas that Red Baron used to make. Whole bop. That was another one.
You get 3 for $5? Oh
yes.
God.
That was the good grades pizza right there. You get a little like it. I was like, oh hell yeah. I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
That was also back when Pizza Hut used to give you a personal pan pizza for reading books.
My guy.
Racked up on them shit so hard. I could read like a motherfucker too.
Man, I used to make honor roll. Honor rolls used to kill my mama because that meant she was going out that night. She was like, "Damn, we going everywhere. Let me get these coupons. This, that. Here's a free pen." Because that was back. Pizza didn't give a fuck about their pizza. They were like, "Yo, you can have one. You can have." They used to give you that shit just for coming in. Hey, you want free pan pizza? Yes, we got those.
Personal pan pizza came with everything on the menu.
Funny fact, and I love this because this is going full circle with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Me and my guys on my PS5 bros, we talked about this. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. You might be too young to remember this. The very first one in theaters because a nigga old.
Man, say forgiveness is divine, but never play full price for late pizza, my guy.
Man, it was great because I remember when this is back in 1989, guys. I was like 5 years old, and they're just like, "All right, you can go. If you get a movie ticket, we'll give you a free Pizza Hut personal pan pizza." Greatest thing ever. Greatest gift ever. We were all like fucking with pizza heavy because when you get that shit, you're gonna buy extra pizza anyway for the whole fam. Pete, that was another thing I missed too. Going to pizzerias because pizzerias smell so good.
Back when Pizza Hut used to be like the GOAT for real.
Yes, yeah. Like, when they were
Pizza Hut was murdering the pizza game back in like the 90s and 2000s.
Back in the day, it used to be like Pizza Hut and Godfather's for us because Godfather's was really good.
Godfather's up here. We had CC's.
Yeah, I mean, now, and we did have, this is back when Little Caesars was a real pizza place before they changed to be the Hot and Ready. And this was like when Domino's was new kid on the block, so like, man, don't fuck with Domino's.
Domino's was new, and they had different designs. And
and everybody was like, we gonna fuck with you. Yeah, but like, man,
Pizza Hut used to have that motherfucking pizza. But I remember 978 8000. That used to be the number for Pizza Hut. That was the shit.
And you ate Pizza Hut. They had an arcade cabinet that you can go play arcade games.
They had pinball machines too.
Pinball machine, the Pac-Man machine. Man, that was
Damn, we really used to eat pizza a lot.
Oh, nigga, that used to be that man. Remember when you thought pizza was like the greatest food in the world? Like if your parents had bought you that, you thought you did something. Like we have a pizza. Oh, we got pizza. Oh, your friends like, can I go? I want to have pizza. I'm gonna never order us pizza.
Man, that was truly some of the happiest times of my life. Ordering pizza, like me and my mom used to call it the pizza place and the movie theater, and we had to listen for the movie times, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Remember that? Before you go on the internet, remember that movie phone and all that, where you just called it?
Shit,
bro. The 90s and the 2000s were one of the greatest eras of all time, bro. Because on top of that, I'm gonna blow your mind again, man. Remember when you went and you got pizza, and then you went to Blockbusters, or you went to pizza and you went to like go to Premiere or like Movie Gallery? That was the greatest shit ever, bro. Because you rent like 4 or 5 movies in a game, or like your mom let you rent a game, and then they rent some movies.
They rent some movies. I was like, I can get 2 things. I can get 2 movies, or I can get a game in the movie. I couldn't get 2 games because my parents was just not gonna have that shit.
Man, it was just, damn. And it was different because, like, what people don't understand, for real, guys, if y'all at home, unfortunately, if you were born after that era, it was really great because back then you saw movies that you would never see in theaters. And
the only reason I saw Dragon Ball Evolution was fucking Blockbuster.
Now that's unfortunate, but but it was crazy because people would actually like help you with movies and shit, and it was great, man. It was crazy.
I remember I held on the Crash Bash on PS1 for like a month, and they called me and they was like, "Hey, this is a message reminding you that your product, Crash Bash, is overdue." And I was like, "Damn, Daddy, we need to go back to Blockbuster."
man, that's how they. So, guys, that was unfortunately the downfall. If you ever if you ever get a chance, you really need to like watch the Blockbuster documentary because it really gives you detail. But basically, here's how rental places made their money: the fucking late fees. Because people, just like people who used to rent things from libraries, they would just forget, right? And that's what happened with these DVDs and movies. So people just forget. Same thing with the games. I used to get so mad, especially with Super Nintendo. Y'all, there were like thousands of Super Nintendo games that I'm sure the rental companies just did not get back. And they never got the late fees either. But like it was crazy because that's how they made their money. And so when Blockbuster started doing things like, hey, we don't do late fees anymore, that's when it started tanking because you weren't making money. And I mean, I get it because
we're not giving you this game back. No.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, if you ain't go, like, because after a while, all they could do is charge you for the game, and that was only like maybe $20 or $30 because it didn't have all the stuff with it, as opposed to like they were charging people $200 for keeping movies. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why, time.
Right,
crazy,
and that's why the rental institution went way under. And then it was funny, guys, because also you had companies like Nintendo. Nintendo did not like Blockbuster. Nintendo doesn't like anything as a company. Let's just keep it real. They don't even like black folks. But
as long as it come out of your mouth and not mine. I don't understand it when I say it, but it's true for you say it.
And but you know,
like the King Coon is like, oh nope, these niggas they don't like me, but I sure do love them. Yes, sirs, I do.
Listen.
We
all got like Mr. O'Poy always says, we all got that one thing we're gonna be a bad black person about. Nintendo's mine. I'm sorry.
As long as you know, pimp. As long as you know.
Mario can say nigga, and I'll be like, I can change him. he ain't mean it.
That's your dope dealer boyfriend.
That's it.
That you gonna take him to church a couple of times.
Y'all don't know what he be going through. He just be tired. Get off of him. Leave him alone. That's I was supporting.
Nigga that don't do shit. He just tired.
He just tired.
He was driving down the street playing Madden instead of going to work.
Y'all know ever since that tragedy, you know he ain't been right. I'm just trying to stay by him and support him.
That was 10 years ago, Grandmama.
That was the whole first 2 seasons of Insecure too. Damn, that's fucked up.
I ain't never seen it, so
it's good, man. Watch it. It's good.
Seriously.
But yeah, no, dude. So yeah, it was an industry, and it was crazy, man. It was very sad because 2 things really stood out in our times, and you know, C-Real can tell you about this. You know, the arcades and renting movies and renting games, and like it was great because it saved you so much money. The only thing that sucked was as video games got more advanced, they put out a lot of accessories. There's some games you can never rent, like Dance Dance Revolution. You just have to come over your friend's house, or people used to do me. Used to come over my house, be like, "Yo, I know you got the new Time Crisis. Let me play it." Or I know you got the new Dance Dance Revolution. Let me play it. I'm like, okay, you know.
I made this realization the other day. I also miss malls, nigga. You remember when malls used to be like the spot to go?
I told you when I went to the mall. Train. But the rental industry, man, it was the rental industry, arcade, and then like you said, malls. You remember when I went to the mall, and I told you I was like, man, the mall's just a different. It's so sad to see now, C-Real, man. It's so sad.
Look, like, bro, I remember when malls used to be the spot. Century Plaza used to be god tier. They had that big ass fountain. They had all them games in the lobby. They had his own arcade. All the department stores you would want, my nigga.
I have to say, I was blessed because I saw three eras, I'd say, of malls, and this is in Montgomery. I saw Montgomery Mall flourish back before it got ghetto. I saw Easto Mall flourish before it got ghetto.
Easto Mall was ghetto.
And then I saw East Chase kind of come up. But East Chase is more like the outside.
East Chase is a shopping center.
Yeah, it's like an outlet shopping center. It's not even a mall for real.
But places like that used to jump too. Outlet stores used to be joint.
Bruh, like you used to go to places like Boaz to go to like the little shopping centers. And then like I mean the malls are crazy because I'll never forget, like, and kids just don't know the joy nowadays. But back when I was a kid, your mama gave you $20 and like she sent you to the arcade. That was the babysitter for the whole. You didn't even know 9 hours passed by. And your mom was off shopping, doing. She closed down stores. You over there just playing in the arcades. And as long as you didn't bother anybody, nobody bothered you. And you had grown men in there with kids, and we still just got along, played fighting games, and deal with that. It was great, man. Like I miss that shit, and I do, man. If I could do one thing, if I ever become a game designer and make it big, that's the first thing I'm doing. Is doing whatever I can to buy an arcade somewhere out here, just so people can experience that shit. Because I miss that shit, bro.
Like that shit classic, bro.
Oh, you already know.
There's some food in there though.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna have nice little like. I'm
Pizza,
either gonna do a
wings,
deli
little sandwiches.
style or like I'll probably do that because I was thinking about doing a buffet, but that's gonna be too messy. I'm gonna do a deli style. And then like I'm gonna try to do like 3 floors. So like first floor casual game, second floor fighting game, third
this already
floor
exists
classic.
somewhere. I've seen this place. It exists, and it's a monthly membership. I gotta find the link, but it already exists. We just need one down here.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. I'm gonna do it. I'm make my own shit. Fuck that.
It's like
all
a
arcades.
It's like an adult chill place or whatever, where you got like books. There's like tabletop games. There's board games. There's arcade games. There's consoles and shit. This already exists. We just need to make that shit here.
And I'm gonna look it up too, because I'm gonna have it to where like, look, you can either come in and you can. I'm gonna give everybody a subscription thing that they can buy.
We're gonna call these niggas a subscription fee.
Either do like a $20 a month thing, or like you can just come in at $15 to maybe like 20. No, I'd say for $40, I'll let you play the whole day. Just come on in. You close out my store, baby. $40. Let's go.
We'll work out the pricing later.
We will.
Yeah. Those are truly like the happiest times of my fucking life.
Good fucking times, bro.
And when me and my mama wasn't just going at it for whatever fucking reason, we was having fucking fun.
That was the way you bonded, remember? Because you went down the aisle. You was like, nah, we seen this movie. Oh, look, mama, this person's in it. You know, and it was crazy because y'all back then. So the movie industry was a lot like how it is now, except like you saw physical representations of all the crazy ass movies that were out. And it was crazy, especially Blockbuster. Blockbuster had one of the biggest selections ever. There's a reason why their store was so big, because they had movies everywhere. It was crazy.
Stores nationwide.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like if, like, for example, we went somewhere and they didn't have it at this premiere, then they hold it at the other premiere, and you go there, or Blockbuster will hold it, and you go over there. And y'all, was just great, man. Because just going down, like, as a kid, like, you had independence going to, like, arcades and, like, you know, rental places. Because you're just like, all right, I think I'm going to get this. No, I'm going to get this. Am I going to get this? Oh, no. It was great, man. And I played so many great games that way and beat so many. Like, excuse me, I remember playing Killer Instinct through renting. And then I was just like, all right, I got to buy this now. Mom was like, oh, yes. I want this game. Like,
There's a couple of I still got a couple of 64 games with a Blockbuster tag on the back of them.
Man. And that was cool too, guys, because that's another thing you see. And this is probably why Nintendo hated them so much, is that after a while, if they're just like, all right, we got to overflow this shit, or like, we don't really carry this no more, sell it. And that used to be so good because you can find a lot of rare games that way. But it also sucked because if they had too much of an overflow, all you're going to find is just sports games. Like they have 50 copies of Madden 96.
96, yeah. I was about to say, I had 4 or 5 copies myself.
Right, you know, it was just like, okay.
For you, okay, we enjoyed the shit. Excuse us. Excuse us for liking sports.
I used to, and that's what really was awesome for me. Like when I was looking through shit like that. Because my eye was old RPGs. And you always find, that's what I loved about being in the hood or hood adjacent to things, is because RPGs, they only had like 1 or 2 of them. Nobody wanted them. That was all me. I was like, yes, I'll take that. Thank you. See ya. That was it, man. I used to go in my room and I wouldn't bother nobody, man. And my mom was already a pimp back in the day, so she had like 5 guys she was pimping. They used to come over and was like, hey, Cliff, you want to go get some video games and Slim Jims? Yes, let's go.
Yes, sir. I'll get my coat.
Let's go. It's funny, man. It's
crazy. All right,
let's do it. Let's talk about this crazy industry. Guys, we back. That's right. And boy, do we have some shit to talk about. See, real
first.
Go ahead. Start this bullshit off, because we gotta talk about some shit today.
So
go ahead and step in the church one time, preacher. Take the time, baby. Take the time.
Church, I ain't come here to preach. I ain't come here to preach.
Yeah, church like, that's exactly what you came here to do. That's why we're here.
As soon as the preacher say that, oh shit, you gonna preach.
Oh Lord, oh. Can I get some bottled water? Shut up, boy.
and you just hope don't nobody amp him up halfway through. Hey man,
Preach, preacher. Tell the truth. Amen, Bo.
Alright. So I'm gonna talk about a couple of things.
Yo,
I'm gonna start on the good side.
Yo,
Lord of the Rings TV show. It looks to be really good. They're gonna go like every series now. They're going backwards, so they're gonna explain a lot of the joining of how the Rings of Power came to be, their influences on the people. It looks really well. The one trailer I saw, which was unintentional because I didn't know it was Lord of the Rings fucking trailer. It looks like it's gonna be cool. It's a lot of hype surrounding it. I hope it's good.
I'm gonna call it right now. They're gonna do 2 seasons of prequels, 3 seasons in the present, and about 2 or 3 seasons in the future.
I don't think you can't do no future shit.
Yes, the fuck we can. For $1 billion, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want with that license.
I mean, adding on to Tolkien is like adding on to Shakespeare. It's different, you know.
That's true. Even though his family is talking about doing that shit, I'm like, I'm the same way. I feel you. Because you know what that's like? You know what that's like? That's like Akira Toriyama passing on. Heaven forbid. I ain't gonna speak that into the future or nothing. I know. I hope he lives.
If it don't happen, I'm slashing all your ties.
That's fair. But you know, that's like what happened with the GTA incident, where if he would walk away and then somebody would say, "Hey, we're gonna make new ones," it's like unless he told you specifically on his dying bed, "This is what I want you to do." No, don't do it. But go ahead.
Lord of the Rings is good.
Mm-hmm.
This is good because I think in this series they're going since they're talking about the Rings of Power, we get to meet Celebrimbor. Wow.
Right.
The Ringmaker.
Right.
So you get to see his backstory, how he died, and his betrayal, all that stuff. Which, if you're into Lord of, like I am, nerd, weird.
Great.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Great
So
stuff.
I hope they don't ask this up.
People, but great stuff.
It's Middle Earth. I don't expect a lot of black people.
Yeah, apparently we went around. I'm sorry. It's where we were the Dark Elves. But continue. Think about it.
There were no Dark Elves in Lord of the Rings. Those are called orcs, sir.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. We were the orcs.
But they're only dark because they're born in fire. Or they're underground.
Weren't they also born into bondage?
Don't Dr. Umar me right now. I'm on a roll.
Nigga.
No. All right. So, continue on the good things. Dragon Ball Superheroes, the movie, is already out, and it is doing numbers like hell, like I know it's going to. Yes, all of the rumors are pretty true from what I've heard. I've actually gotten, in one group, I've gotten a link to the movie illegally. In the Twitter group, I've gotten.
Stop tempting you. Stop tempting
I was like, bro, just let me live. I got to go see that movie in theaters. And I've already heard preconceived notions about it, but it's gonna be good. It's confirming something that I've always known, that Gohan was a strong.
And it's funny because before they came out, we talked about that on the show. Like, pretty sure Gohan is probably the strongest. He just being a little bit, but you know.
I've known Gohan was the strongest because let me just break this down for you. Take this little time out. Listen, Gohan fought the Ginyu Force at 5 years old.
And was giving him the business. He was putting his at work.
He held his own against 6 grown men at 5 years old. He had his potential completely unlocked at 5 years old, and he was fucking with people. He fought Frieza at 5 years old and survived.
Talk about it.
So it's not really surprising to me that he achieved Super Saiyan 2 at 11 years old and beat Cell.
Right.
It doesn't surprise me that we also forget that Gohan achieved Mystic form, which
he did.
I'm gonna get into my bag. I know I'm getting in my bag. It's weird.
Do it.
He also drank the water of the sacred Kais, which God water, basically. He was the only person to remove the Z sword, which had been encased.
It's cool. He drank the Fiji.
He drank God Fiji.
That's it.
He pulled the Z sword out of the ground, which hadn't been moved for millennia. Broke said Z sword, releasing the Elder Kai. Also had not been done for thousands of years. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Gohan would be the strongest. He's gonna get a new form or whatever. I'm hyped. Movie's supposed to be here in August. Like I said, it's already doing 15 million
Gang banging.
overseas.
Gang banging over there, cuz. Gang banging.
Look out for that shit. It's gonna be dope. See me in the theater, give me a hug. We'll probably cry together. All right, now we're gonna start going down. All right. Halo was a bad show. I'll be the first to admit it.
Hey, remember when y'all were like, yo, let's do like a play-by-play on that? And I was like, I don't think you want to do that.
You're right.
Look, and only because like every series, not just Halo, has a 50-50 chance of doing exactly what the fuck they did. Because like the train started and it just took off in space. It was like,
okay, first four episodes. I'm here for it. I can understand this. Then they start doing non-Halo shit. Like, oh yeah, he takes out his chip.
His name is John.
My name's always been John.
Yeah, we don't care about that. He's a human. Yeah, we know. Like, we're the Covenant. Are we shooting things? What's happening here?
He's like he still got his helmet on. God damn, we gonna fight some shit today? No, this is more exhibition.
Fighting the human emotion. That's nice, bitch. We didn't come in for that.
Like, is this
Tell me about like
I thought this is Paramount. What the fuck?
How is Reach still up? Tell us where this plays into like the whole, and it's like, nah, the human element.
They started doing too much, exploring the human element. Then the other Spartan got human, and then there's still the human girl that's the leader of the Covenant shit.
Which apparently you just get the draws now from a book. Just like, hey girl, here's this book.
It's like, oh my god, I don't know how to express my emotions.
Wait, hold up.
Like, oh my god,
this makes no sense. And it was funny because everybody who didn't know the Halo thing or didn't play it or anything was like, oh my gosh, y'all really getting mad because he lost his virginity. It's like, you don't know the story.
Say, bro,
had that been something that's a part of the story, I'd be like, okay. And I'm not even talking about the original story. I'm just talking about in the story they've given us, that made no fucking sense. Look at me. I'm doing the piano thing. No fucking sense. None. Come on, bro.
But from my childhood, it means I used to draw these symbols in it.
What?
What?
And then you took your shirt off. Like, that scene. And I was
scars,
just
like, your scars, they tell such a story. Bitch, what are you talking about?
Look, and I don't know if he put that thing on or what, but she's ready to leave the Covenant. She's like, take this shit off. I don't need this stuff, boy. I got to be a man. I'm like,
Chief was knocking the bottom out that motherfucker, boy. God damn.
So this is what we doing?
This guy kidnapped as a child, and she was Covenant for life.
But
you dropped your dick off on him?
I'm dropping dick off. Drop it off.
Look, Chief gave her that Spartan assault, baby.
But what we not talking about, though? Is why the fuck? Wait. But what we not talking about? Is why the fuck was Cortana just sitting there, just watching awkwardly? I was like, this is the most awkward sex scene. Because Cortana's just like, oh, with her hands behind her back, and I'm just like, Jesus, is this a softcore porn? What the fuck? Like, what's up? Oh. Cortana, can you run? Nope. Yes, Chief. Yeah.
Oh my god. I walked out that room in the morning with the walk of shame, and the soldiers just staring like.
We ain't hear shit, but yo. But yo.
You know, it's motherfuckers selling the sex tape for the high and the low, circulating that shit throughout the
fucking. Because the Marines are all grunts up in there and just chilling, like, Master Chief, fucking, let's go. And then, okay, that was the other part that was stupid to me. So the Spartan chick is out here, pushing weights out here, just like throwing shit around. But then when they had to detain her, they literally handcuffed her ass to the seat. And I was like, Hold on.
Bitch can lift cars and handcuffs is your weakness.
So you mean to tell me she couldn't break through that? And I don't blame really any of the actors. They all did a pretty good. The script was just stupid as fuck. It just was.
There was a lot.
Not even Bokeem Woodbine can say that series. He tried. He was.
I like this character.
I think he was given an A-list performance out there.
I didn't care about the little Asian.
Nobody
girl.
did. And it's not because of who she was.
Not her fault. Just that story means nothing. It's new. It's made for the show.
You know what they did? They did the same shit they did to Finn and the other chick in the Star Wars movie. They gave her a side quest. They're like, go be a side quest.
Not getting into Star Wars yet. I got my own thing for Star Wars.
Oh no.
But I mean, just like you see by like episode 4 and 5, that shit wasn't right. The best part about it was the Covenant. The best shit ever.
And like
the Covenant was drawn beautifully. The motherfuckers reacted right.
It sucks, Serial, because it was some of the best VFX we've ever seen. But they were only on screen for like 10 minutes. Hell, even when they stormed in, when it was like hundreds of them motherfuckers, they were killing everybody. That was like 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, oh, let me touch this artifact. Oh, okay, we all died. Okay, all right.
Halo was a bit of a farce, and I'll admit, Paramount Plus does not justify that at all. Thankfully, I found other things like Discovery, Strange New Worlds, and Season 2 of Picard to pick that back up. Ironically, all Star Trek stuff.
Listen. If you don't listen to anything we say on this show, please don't fucking watch Halo. You can read about that shit on Wikipedia, and it's like unless you just unless you just know for a fact you're gonna watch something else on Paramount Plus, you don't need to see that shit. It was terrible.
All right, so let's get into the bullshit. Obi-Wan.
This hurts my heart right here.
Now, in respect to we don't need to do this episodically. I retort with this show does not need to exist. Because, as I said, nothing important happened.
Can I just say, one, you were right about that. Because remember, you said that when I was like, oh, man, oh, boy, you were like, what are they going to talk about? Hey, shit happened. What are you going to do? Go to the desert, look at somebody? I'm like, nah, man, don't do something else. Go to the desert, look at people. Fuck. God damn it. Do something else.
I'm sorry. There's things that, honestly, all these shows I mentioned, peeking in my childhood, my mama didn't let me watch a lot of TV. Mm-hmm. I was allowed an hour of TV a day. So,
wow.
Yeah, I know. Very terrible. Very terrible. Mostly because I was, bad as shit. But I spent a lot of my time reading. So I read Lord of the Rings. I've read Dragon Ball Z. I've read Halo. I've read fucking Star Wars. That's why I get upset about these things. Nothing in Obi-Wan canonically makes sense. Nothing in Obi-Wan, even in the new universe, makes sense. It's cheesy. It's unnecessary. And it plays on tropes from every TV show you've ever seen.
So I love Obi-Wan. You know this. And I still, listen, I ride or die for both Obi-Wan and my boy Ewan McGregor. He can do no wrong. He still can't. Yeah, after this. But you're right, man. It just, like, the first episode, somebody's alive. We're going to try not to spoil anything for you, but somebody's alive, and you're just like, there's a whole, you know what? Cool. Okay. Then you go further in, and you're just like, okay. Like, there was one part, right, where, someone's on the ship.
You can go ahead. You can spoil it.
All right.
Because episode 12 is out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
10, I think.
Right. So, you're on the ship, and, Leia is on the ship.
She shouldn't be alive.
Same ship as her father. And apparently Jedi and Sith can't really sense each other anymore. But that's a whole thing.
Well, okay, I'll give you that one because at no point did he recognize that he didn't know he had kids, remember?
And I understand that. I do. But, like, you mean to tell me after all them years, like, he didn't, he didn't sense an anomaly in the Force? Unless this is one of those, like, Grand Master Plan things where, like, I knew you were on the ship, bitch. I was just tripping.
He knew. He didn't start realizing that I don't think she became Force sensitive until after. like well after she was Princess Leia that we know. That's the only thing I like. But even still,
but that's
Leia
very
shouldn't.
convenient. Very
It is.
convenient writing. And I mean, and that's what plagues this show. Is guys, it's not even that it's like a bad show. It's just ridiculous. Like it's like there's lot of
no
times where I'm
reason that
like,
any of these people should be intertwined with each other.
and then like on top of that, they do so many like jump scares to like future timelines that you know they're not gonna fuck with. Like for example, in like what the first or second episode, it was the first episode where Owen is out there and like she's about to kill him, and everybody's just like, and I'm just like sitting at home like, you're not gonna kill Owen. We know for a fact he's going to.
We know he's gonna die. He's just not gonna die.
I mean, yeah, well, we know he's gonna live past this.
Yeah.
But I think that was the problem with this, and that's why I'm just like, I agree with you, man. It's time for them to stop making prequels. Just stop, because they're getting to those conundrums. Like we talked about that. I remember that a few nights ago we talked about how Rogue One's probably is perfect because it did what it was supposed to do. It didn't fuck with the future. And it was great. That is one of the most pure canons ever.
Perfect side story that made sense.
Perfect.
There's no question, and the ending is pretty finite. There's no question.
The only side story that's right up there with it is the Mobile Suit Gundam 018. And it's only because...
What are you talking about? No, okay.
Yeah.
What?
No. But it was in the Star Wars universe, that's the perfect prequel right there. What the fuck are we doing with the rest of this shit, though? What's happening?
Look,
because y'all, I'm telling you, me and C-Real had so many conversations about this too. And it's like, no, man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I was trying so hard. I was like, I remember when you called me that night, or you were talking, hey man, let's say cheese. Bro, I'm gonna go one further for you. It was Mr. Cheeks from The Lost Boys.
Jesus.
We talk about lights, camera, action.
The best thing that Disney has done for Star Wars is put Darth Vader in shit he don't need to be in.
That's true.
They did such a good job with Darth Vader now as Anakin Skywalker just acting.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they was real, they would show what Vader was doing in these 10 years. And by that, I mean murdering people indiscriminately. Fucking blowing up planets by himself. No Death Star, nigga.
That nigga is still out here. He's still... What I do love they did that. They still made him that one. Because when they did the video games where Starkiller beat his ass like for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, I was like, okay, I'm kind of worried about Vader.
Okay, perfect. Do you remember that first mission where you're Vader and you have to go and destroy the Wookiee village?
Yes.
Okay, that's what Vader was doing. But like multiply that times 10 and just stretch that shit out.
Everywhere.
The nigga was murdering indiscriminately. That's when he started the Inquisition. That's when he started.
This motherfucker said, "Bet y'all don't think I'm gonna be that dude. I'm gonna show you." And like I love like when he showed up, like he was because Rogue One, he was still the boogeyman in that. When he showed up in something else. Yeah, at the end, what I'm saying? He was.
When you just saw the lightsaber, you was like, okay, we know what this is going to.
Or like that one was it second or third episode where you dragging your boy through the fire. I was like, all right. So that's another thing I want to get to real quick.
It was fine. I was like,
it was tight. It was tight. I'm not even mad at him. Vader did everything he was supposed to do. Vader's like Black Noir. Doing a good job, buddy. You keep up the good work. The rest, like Ewan McGregor as old man Obi-Wan, that's what we doing. He was old man Logan. He's like, I ain't doing shit no more.
Well, and see, that's another reason the show doesn't.
I cut myself off from the Force.
But he didn't. He never.
He did. Never did. He just
acted like a bitch the whole goddamn time.
Back the whole series, and I'm just like, bro, you are the general of fucking ages. Everybody know your shit, nigga. They got to go through you, and you out here just being a whole, just like, no, go away from me.
And they created side characters that don't mean shit. I don't know how far you are, but that lady died.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
She died, and then Ice Cube's son was just like, we ain't got enough time. What you want to do? Make it work. The next episode, we ain't got much time. I don't know what you want me to do.
You know what? I will say that. So he didn't die, right? He lived?
No, he doesn't die.
Okay. I will say thank you for doing that at least. But like...
But he doesn't do nothing.
I know. You know what? And I hate.
Okay.
I
Shout
hate
out
to
to
say this. I'm gonna say this real quick. I think you're right about that. I think George Lucas should get the series back because they at this point, bro, Disney really is just like, we gonna cash these checks real quick. All right, let's make these merchandise. We need a new ride for Disney World and the whole Star Wars theme park.
We didn't need the Bad Batch. We didn't need Rebels. We didn't need the 4 Clone Wars that we got. The first one was fucking fine. We don't need Ahsoka. Look, what people don't understand is Ahsoka's not even a real character.
She really isn't.
She was literally just made for this TV show. Why would they give Anakin an apprentice? That doesn't make sense.
She was good for Clone Wars because it represents that war got out of control. And the Jedi Council really didn't have it under control like they thought they were, but they just kind of, winged it. But for her to go on and be what she is, it's like
you saw the original Clone Wars, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was anybody in there that didn't need to be in there?
No, it was.
Okay. You saw the movie too, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
was anybody extra in there that needed to be there?
No.
Okay. So why create a character for fucking nothing?
I just it's like they are trying
pandering. It's called pandering.
It is, and they're trying. So, and I get it. Here's what I want them to do. I really want them to go back to George Lucas' original plan, where he just, for a while, unless y'all just want something else, maybe I'll make some. Because, when he was going to do the sequel movies before he gave it to Disney, it was going to take all this other shit and go crazy. But in any case, I think Disney should stop. And I think they should either go to Old Republic or just go ahead and make the outer shit just canon again. Because that's going to make a lot of their lives easier instead of them trying to build a prequel force, whatever the fuck they trying to do. Because it's bad.
So, my God.
Wait. And I'm sorry. One more thing. One of Kenobi's own troops in that series saw him begging for change and said, thank you. It didn't say shit else to Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I was like,
plot holes.
I was like, even if, he's like, I don't want to get you in trouble, he would get up and say, okay, Obi-Wan, I'm back. I'll follow you. I'll go wherever you go. No, thanks. And that's all you saw him. And I don't know if they just didn't want to, because it was the same guy. Like, of course, they keep their characters. But I don't know if they just didn't want to use the guy who played Jango Fett to play in that as well, or didn't want to pay him for it, or I don't know. Whatever.
That was it.
But no.
Was it not him?
It was him, but that's what I'm saying. Why didn't you use him? That would have been a much better story of okay, Obi-Wan, I'm with you now. I don't give a fuck. You know what? I gave this shit up. Let me get my blaster back. I remember you from the Clone Wars. That's all I got for you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. So my thing, everything you just said, I fucked with it. I think if you're gonna tell a different story, of course, there's 50 books that you can read and watch.
Please
and
go
make
read
stories
those
out
books. Please go read. They make so much more sense than what
you can read all of them. Just read.
Yeah, you really don't. Just read the good outer books. Right.
What I would truly like, if you're gonna do a prequel, I think, because we know enough about the good side, talk about the dark side. Talk about the formation of the dark side. Talk about. I would love a Sith prequel series where you go from Sidious, go back to Plagueis, you go back to Bane, you go back to
make it good. Hire a good director and make that shit believable. Make it no, we're doing the right thing. We're okay. Make them feel like what the guy said at Umbrella Company or Umbrella Academy, which is really dope. He's like, you know what they call a hero that work by themselves and think they're right all the time. The villain. And I was like, facts! Do that shit with the Sith. Make them start off yo, no, but it's okay to feel emotion. It's okay. We had to kill this guy, but we're going to save these people. It's okay. I love her. I'm going to use this love to help my powers grow and to show them motherfuckers dark. I can look, Disney, holla at your boy. I can write that shit.
Just show me the reason why the Sith exists as a whole and show the intricacies of that. you don't even really know about the Jedi. We're still supposed to get a Yoda backstory or whatever, but that's
We
only going to
still
explain
and
Yoda.
we supposed to be getting Sith Lords, but we ain't heard shit else about that. Which
Just
I don't
tell
even know
me.
if I want that now, bro.
I mean, I do. Because again,
I want to know,
the
but
Sith
like,
Order is so interesting. Look up Darth. Is it Cognis? Cognis. Was it
hell,
Melvin?
see, real, they can do what they did to us on Star Wars: Knights of the Republic.
Darth
Put a
Revan's
Sith,
good too.
yeah, put a Sith in there that starts off like a Sith, but then finds the light, and then that's the whole fucking story. Do that shit. Do something cool, man. I'm tired of this. We gotta talk about the Skywalkers. What do the Skywalkers do? I'm like, there
I
were
just need to stop. Period.
billions of fucking Jedis before them. Please pick one. Please do something. Shit.
I just think Star Wars needs to stop.
They do.
Like I said before, the original series is the GOAT. The prequels was 8 at this point, 8 out of 10. New series, trash.
And you know, dude, I'm almost you almost got me to where I'm just like, you know, fuck it. The prequels were bad.
The prequels,
in hindsight,
the prequels justified everything that the originals did.
Shit. You know, and it's funny because until this shit started coming out, they were the worst movies. I can't even say that anymore now because now it's like, well, the sequels are here. Oh, all right, we got the Obi-Wan series. Oh, we got all this shit going on with the Book of Boba Fett. That's just like, all right.
Why? Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? The nigga died.
Well, thank you for Thank you for that.
Well,
Well, and you know they brought him back because his fans are still alive. That's the only fucking reason.
He only had 2 good lines in the movies. What the fuck?
You know, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say this: second season need to be him dying and Finnick taking over because that's all I care about is Finnick. Straight up.
But why do we have this story? Who cares? Who cares about these old niggas?
Because what they're doing, C-Real, is because
merchandise.
Because merchandising, but because they killed the Outer Universe, now they're worried because people are gonna be like, "Well, what's your prequels?" And it doesn't help.
They exist.
Well, that and I always say that, but it doesn't help. They put out crappy movies like Solo, and then now they're doing shit like I know. That's why, like, and I'm glad Solo. Hopefully, well, I don't know because people love Obi-Wan Kenobi for some odd reason. So,
one of them.
What now?
You one of them.
I mean, no. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi, the character. This series we don't need. That's what I'm talking about. The season because they already talking about they're gonna do season 2. Even Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, we want a season 2. I'm like, y'all, like, why? Like, we don't. What are y'all gonna talk about?
I will say. The scenes that they put Hayden Christensen in this series do some justice.
And they, you know what? I am, and kudos to him. I'm really glad that he got his shine back up for that because I always thought he got a bum rap because it's not his fault. I didn't like the scripts of the prequels.
2 was stupid. You know I'll give his acting in 2 was shit.
Right.
He was forgettable as a character, but 3,
yeah,
that's peak. I'm telling you, that's peak.
He brought the noise in that one. But yeah, man, they have such a dynamic chemistry.
Wait till you watch that third episode, that last episode, because that last fight, I will say, is pretty.
I can't wait, baby. I can't wait.
But listen to watch the positions of the characters and listen to that dialogue. You're gonna be like, real.
Oh, okay. I can't wait.
Shout out to Moses. I can't remember her name. She.
Yeah, man. It's the third sister.
Her story also doesn't make any sense.
I hated how they treated her character. Because again, and I'll say this again because I've said this a lot about the Star Wars whole thing. This is what always happens. They have great characters. They just make stupid plot lines. Like, I loved her character to death. I don't know if she's a fan of Star Wars or what, but she got into that way too well. The only parts I didn't like is the parts they made her do, like the whole parkour to get to like Ewan McGregor. That was stupid. Right, you know, yeah, but any other time she's like, yo, beeline, I'm gonna kill this nigga.
I don't know how far you are, but when you get to her reasoning behind what she's doing, I was like, nah.
Oh damn! Okay,
I don't know. I don't know exactly how far you are.
I ain't got because like I think I left off on episode 4 or 5.
Okay, you ain't got to it yet. So when they reveal her past, And the reason why she's doing this, I was like,
okay.
really,
And then,
for real?
And then here's my thing.
What you thought?
Here's my thing that I wanted them to be like. I wanted them to have, because I think that's what happened. That's what should happen now. Because they're gonna keep Star Wars around as the fucking franchise that it is. But in the future, Jedis need to go the way of mutants. They do. They need to bring in X-Men writers and be like, okay, y'all, help, because you've already said Grey Jedis exist now. That's the new wave now is Grey Jedis. So they need to start making cabals, colonies, or whatever of just force-sensitive people that are out using them like superpowers. You might as well do that, and then have like
a few doing.
Right, you know what I'm saying, and then have a few sects of people are just like they're like this, like, okay, with the True Order sect, to where like we believe in the old ways. Have this new sect that's like, fuck the old ways, we out here. Have this neutral sect that's like, it's not really a light or dark, we just out here. And then have another sect that's like, fuck it, we gonna do what we want. Fuck the Sith, fuck the Jedi, fuck humans. Just do that. You know what I'm saying? And then have bounty hunters come in and wrangle them at like, and they can have new contraptions to contain force and shit like that.
There can't be an old set because effectively there's only one person who knows the shit.
Oh yeah.
Two. Luke exists too.
What? Oh no, not anymore. Well, if we're going forward in the future,
that's what I'm saying. In the future, yeah, because Obi-Wan is the last person who's a true original Jedi Knight. Luke is trained by Yoda. Yoda dies. So after Luke, and then, he come back in the future and be like, man, that shit's all the same thing, and destroys the fucking tree and shit. After that, Luke is the only person who knows the true Jedi code.
That's true.
And he doesn't even truly know it, and he abandons it. Rey abandons the shit altogether. I still don't fully qualify Ahsoka as a person. No disrespect to Rosario Dawson. Love her playing the character, but Ahsoka doesn't exist in my head.
What? There's no need. Like I see it as she's not gonna make it because you don't see anything else about her.
She's gonna make it. She's a female Jedi, and there are no female Jedi for some reason.
There's no black Jedis either. Look what they do to us now. Look, fuck you.
Be happy we got Mace Windu. Look, we don't need another black Jedi. We literally had the ultimate black Jedi. The only nigga that could have got okay. In our conversation from before, Samuel L. Jackson and that motherfucker.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we telling you, pitch this to Netflix. We can make the Black Expendables. Let's do it. We said too much. We're gonna keep this shit other route. We'll write that shit down right now. Black Expendables. They ain't ready. They are not ready, sir. They are not ready for that.
I'm writing it down for real.
Call this shit the Black Blade, son. Just out here, cuz.
But and I mean, there's possibility for a Mace Windu movie to come out. Be fine with that because that's a story without a bow on the end of it. We don't know what happened. That nigga very well may be alive.
Because Jedis have survived in space before.
He wasn't even multiple now. He got thrown out the fucking building.
Well, they got thrown out the window. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he wasn't even in space.
He was on Coruscant. Coruscant ain't in the fucking sky.
Yeah, he could have survived. He could have survived that shit.
All he did was get his arm chopped off.
Okay, but here's the thing: do we want to see a movie or a TV series from that?
I take a series. I don't need no movie of that shit.
That's true.
You know what? In the next stupid ass movie that they're gonna make, he need to show up and help, and then die. Because at that point, I don't want you to milk it.
Yeah. They should play him off like a legacy character, like they did Han, Luke, and Leia. Yeah.
Let them let them
help and then die.
And then end this shit. I don't want out of universe stuff. I would make some cartoons and shit. I don't want no more movies, TV series.
Make video. They can make so many good video games. Star Wars. They could. They just gotta. They just gotta work at it, bro. They gotta get some other developers too. That's the problem. They gotta stop going to EA, all these big companies who are just gonna play it safe. They need to go get some creative motherfuckers. Give me Suda 51 on the fucking horn. Make me a No More Heroes Star Wars, nigga. I'll be ready for it.
Give me a Ninja Theory Star Wars game. Boy, I'll kill somebody.
Today, day
But
one, I'll go reserve that bitch right now.
I'll go break the bank and I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no goddamn money. I will borrow that from somebody. I want that. That's going to be amazing. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't even know. Insomniac Games? What? Let me have a free roam infamous type Star Wars game. Nick, you ain't going to see me for a whole year.
Shit, you saw what? Give me a Naughty Dog. Fuck.
A bounty hunter game by Naughty Dog, dude. Nah, we missed it. A Sith survival game from fucking yeah, from God, what's the kids? Naughty Dog from the Last of Us crew.
Naughty Dog. Or is it?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying from the Last of Us crew.
Oh yeah. You can make I can see you can make a. No, fuck that. That same team, but make an Inquisition game where you hunt Jedi.
What? Oh, and the Force sits. It's like how you tap the ground and Trump. Man, what? Bruh.
You gotta seek out Force sensitive, and you build your network like prototype style.
Yes. Yeah, man. What?
I play that.
Bring Starkiller back. make Force at least 3. Do it. Go ahead. We already out here. Do it. We already on the crack. Let's go.
Clones. You can
go clone. Go full in. Let me overdose on it.
So now, Obi-Wan and Halo down, just awful. Lord of the Rings looking up. Dragon Ball looking up.
Yeah, Halo was down bad. I mean, at least Obi-Wan still made numbers, but
Halo made numbers in his first week too.
Yeah, Halo did make numbers. Yeah, they both sit down bad. That was just
no, they just don't need to happen. But at the end, I don't want to spoil it.
No, it's okay. It's gonna take me a minute to get to it.
We get a whole 30 seconds of Liam Neeson. Qui-Gon comes back. It's like, what took you so long, old friend?
Yeah, no, I was.
Jesus Christ.
You know what's gonna happen. Now he's gonna follow him around all season 2 because they're gonna get a season 2.
Season 2, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be him being old, him getting older or whatever, and finally realizing and getting back to his training and shit.
Yeah. No,
this doesn't need to happen.
I agree with you. Sadly, I really because for real, y'all, at the beginning, I was like, no, it's gonna be good. See, this is gonna be it right here.
I told you.
Well, man, coming back.
I feel like
it's gonna be some man. What they gonna talk about? What, you gonna rock around in the desert some more? Like, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, nah, man. They wouldn't do that to my mans.
Okay, you underestimate the mouse.
Gonna get my money?
That's all I got for that. What you got?
All right, so my first one is crazy, man. So okay, we gotta talk about this. Serial, what the hell is going on at ActiBlizz? What is happening? Did you see that shit?
Well, it ain't getting no better.
So, guys, for everyone at home, ladies and gentlemen, cats, dogs, people of all ages, people of all things, all non-binary and binary peeps, shareholders had a little meeting, had a vote, and apparently they don't give a fuck about nobody. They said, fuck you. Like, we get it, sexuality, but money. They voted to keep Codex dumbass in. Now, I know y'all are saying, Rockman, maybe he the motherfucker had 2 or 3 of his own sexual harassment allegations / he did that shit. They got emails and shit. Still facing a civil suit, by the way, just for fun. And on top of that, they still getting sued by the entire state of California over recklessness and a bad place to work. But cool. Y'all want to keep this nigga because he's still making money for y'all. I'm done. Like, this is bullshit. He should have been ejected out. And, now, a lot of people think, so there's 2 sources. Some say that this is kind of a ploy for Activision to keep everything straight because they still got to make the whole acquisition between them and Microsoft go through. And a lot of people think as soon as that goes through, Microsoft is going to make him step down. I don't think that because, again, cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money, dollar bill, y'all. But, Wu-Tang. But on top of that, another side's like, this is bullshit, and this just like shows his power, which is probably true. Because I mean, it's crazy that people, and it sucks because that's one of your favorite game series of all time. But at the same time, you don't want to support people like him. But then at the same time, there are other developers that worked on this shit. So you can't just think of like CEOs because they don't have shit to do with it. But they're just like the face of the company. Mm-hmm. But it sucks because you want to support the people in the company. So on top of all that bullshit, they also voted to, well, we're not going to allow a worker seat because that was another thing that the union that was trying to strike up with the union strike group was trying to like get. They were trying to force Kotick out. They also wanted a worker seat union or worker union seat, on the board. And the board's like, nah, we're not having that. So it's kind of fucked up because people just basically lost. And it just shows once again that the wealthy white man's just going to always fill up every time.
So my only contribution to this is he's not the first Bobby to pull this kind of shit.
Nope.
Because another Bobby had a very wise quote. Everybody talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? I don't need no commission. I make my own decision. That's my prerogative. Bobby Brown.
No, you did. Why?
1998?
No, sorry, 1992, 93.
So, what? You expected him to give up money? Fuck, well.
We need this Call of Duty money, baby. Come on. And I'm like, just do the.
You think he's gonna be a responsible CEO like Eve's give on?
Hell no.
He took a pay cut of $327,000.
That was insane, bro. I was gonna bring that shit up too. I was like, yo, that surprised the fuck out of me. That motherfucker was like,
fucking wrong. He was like, look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was like, look, don't get rid of me, please. Here, just take a little bit of my money. I'll slash a good 1% off my money. Here you go. And that's all Cody got to fucking do. Cody, if he just would have given up a few millions, it wouldn't like it's gonna hurt him.
You need to give up a lot.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so sad because I mean, guys, if you've been keeping up with the stories, even one settlement that won, they only gave the people 18 million, which was it wasn't even 1% of the entire few billions that like Activision made that year, which is fucked up.
I say Activision made a smooth couple of $1 billion. Like,
yes, and like when you put that up against 18 million, like I said, the finances came back and said that wasn't even a percentage, and it should have at least been 10% of the earnings, but that's whatever.
What's fucked up is at Ubisoft, he didn't even announce that shit. That was somebody found that.
Somebody found that out. They were just like, he giving up hot? What the fuck? Like, yo,
did you give up your bonus? Like, yeah, bro. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, bro. I'm just trying to stay alive. Listen.
Stay alive, Playboy. Leave me alone.
I'm just trying to get Division 3 play. If I get Division 3, we made it. Okay,
trying to make this Assassin's Creed come out in November. We just trying to live, pimp.
We just trying to live, pimp. We just trying to live. I'm trying to see the Switch 2 in this bitch.
Goddamn.
I'm trying to. It's crazy, bro. So, man,
I was wrong.
My heart goes out to everybody at Activision Blizz, man. I hope y'all are all right.
Thanks. I know.
But hopefully, when Microsoft gets y'all, things will be a little bit better. But hopefully, that's what they're waiting on, man. But I don't know.
We're both wrong. My prerogative was released in 1988.
Aged well.
I'm crazy. Oh man, that's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the outro to this episode.
It's my prerogative. Oh,
Bobby Brown used to be the shit. I remember Bobby Brown was on TV, and I think it was like reality TV. And that dude was talking to him. He was like, "Man, if you were in my position, I would have just made you my boyfriend." He was like, "Look, bro, don't get this TV shit twisted. I will beat your motherfucking ass."
I'm from the streets, bitch. And it's like,
hold on, Bobby, you know this is a TV show, right? Nah, bro, fuck them cameras and fuck your microphones. I'll beat your ass on TV.
Yeah, they from a different generation, man. That's like people think Teddy Riley out here soft, man. Teddy Riley would beat the shit out of somebody. He from the hood.
Oh, when I found out MC Hammer was threatening to kill people, nigga, I was like,
bruh, you couldn't
touch that dude.
Couldn't pay.
Hammer was not that guy.
Listen, just because he was out there in the parachute pants, people forget he was from Oakland. Him and Too Short used to beef. When you beef with Too Short, nigga, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, go look that up. Y'all haven't seen that. Go look that shit up. That is real stories out there. Too Short and MC Hammer beef. Funny shit up.
Craziness.
But yeah, I just want to say that, man. It's just my heart goes out to y'all, and I'm definitely gonna get Diablo 4 to support the developers that have been working on this shit so hard. Don't fuck us with Diablo 4 though. I swear to God, if that shit is like Diablo Immortal, I'm trading that bitch in. I'll do it on basic. But go ahead.
My next story flows directly from that. I will also be supporting Activision Blizzard this year with a little game called Overwatch 2, which is going to be either the game of the year. I'm going to go ahead and predict this shit, or it's going to be the biggest flop of the
year. Yeah, bruh. Like, how do you feel about this? So,
it's going through a lot. It's going through a fuck of a lot.
How do you feel about that, C-Real? About the latest update to it?
Let me go ahead and break it down. First of all,
break it down.
They've already been rolling out. If you follow them on their YouTube page, they were releasing character videos like every week. So I was already hyped because Bastion was one of the first ones, and you can get new abilities, all that stuff. It was getting progressively better. But there was also talks of, adding new characters, removing characters, changing the gameplay completely. Of course, the story mode is what we're looking forward to. We know it comes out in October.
Right.
The beta actually starts tomorrow. Well, it'll start.
Yeah, the second
time this episode comes out.
Trial. Yeah,
it'll be out. The PvP beta will be out. Again, you got to request access on your website, on the website, all that stuff. Now, the troubling news. On 20, when they did their Blizzard event or whatever, they unveiled the complete picture of the business model, which will be a free-to-play live service with seasonal updates every 9 weeks. So that means instead of a season being, as long as it usually is, it's now going to 9 weeks. Each season has a battle pass. Updates will be pretty regular. They'll add new maps and heroes for all the players. The first season will begin in October, and it will bring 3 new heroes, 6 new maps, and a new game mode, plus skins, cosmetics, all that bullshit. So the good thing about this is this is one of the first games that has cross progression. So, as you know, it's available on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC.
Right.
Now, wherever your Battle.net account is logged in, you take your skins and your level progression with you. There's not a game that does that I'm aware of. Shit's gonna be dope. I'm fucking hyped for that shit.
Right.
With that, they put out a cinematic trailer back in 2019, but they rebrought that bitch out and they've added the newest character, which is the Junker Queen. Everybody's hyped about her because, much like the big titty lady from Resident Evil 8, I think men are just attracted to women that. I think there's a lot of men that want to be dominated by women out here.
No. I remember my original statement about the internet is that the internet is just angry and horny. Oh, there's never in between those. It's just those two emotions all the time.
You're right, but the 2 times that they've been excessively horny, the women have always been bigger and stronger than men. Because the Junker Queen, she's like this biker chick. She's got abs. She's got the mohawk tattoos, and she look like she'll fuck a nigga up. And I've seen plenty of memes where it's like, "Be my queen, my lady, step on me." All that just, weird shit. People weird.
Right.
Go
ahead. No. Go ahead.
They talked about the game modes. If you've been playing as long as I've been playing, it used to be where you could play, anybody could be anybody. Then they changed it to the comp play, which limits, like, they can only be this many tanks or this many.
Right.
And I hate that model. They're keeping that. But they're changing up the game modes, and it's honestly changing a lot of things I liked about the game. The most upsetting news to me, which this came out a couple of days ago, is this second one will replace the original one. So as soon as 2 comes out, the first one is dead. That's crazy to me. That's insane.
Yeah, so here's how I kind of feel about it. It depends on how they're gonna play it. Because if they play it like how Destiny is doing, that'd be cool. But then again, it's hard to do that because you can't customize a character in Overwatch. So your character progression. No, I mean, like, you know how Destiny is about, like, you know, you can customize like your character.
Like the armor pieces and shit.
Yeah, the armor pieces, and then you make your own person, shit like that. Right, right. So I'm worried about what they'll have to make you keep playing, because that with Overwatch, that's gonna be the real, like, you know, grabber. It's like, okay, playing with your friends, and that's cool, but like, not everybody's gonna play competitive, you know,
or casual multiplayer. Because
right.
So to answer that,
Mm-hmm.
the big gripe that we all want is like, where's the story? It's such an interesting,
because you know that's the promise with number 2.
We're not gonna get it
right.
But here again, Blizzard in their overall their infinite wisdom, PVE and PvP are separated. PvP will be available on launch date and will be readily available until, you know, further notice.
You know,
PvE is not available until 2023.
So I hate to say this, but I'm getting these vibes, and I hope not.
I'm getting them vibes too, my nigga. It's giving me Call of Duty bullshit vibes.
I was about to say that. And you know what else?
Battlefront 2.
Okay, that, but Fortnite, because I think what they're gonna try to do, and I think that's what they're trying to go towards, is
if it gives you Fortnite vibes, that's a good thing. Fortnite.
I mean, but the only
Fortnite
thing
making
is,
so much more money without building, bro. It's insane. Have you seen this shit now?
It's a better game because it's pure skill now. It's not just building a house on top of shit, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
And they have skins and shit in here now, nigga.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
You got it.
Fortnite found it. Fortnite cracked the damn anti-life.
But for Overwatch 2, it's gonna go to Fortnite, but in a bad way, because here's the problem: is that is the whole reason for a lot of people to buy number 2. Is because of the story, because they kept promising it in 1 and they never delivered. So they said, okay, we promise when 2 comes out, we get y'all. We're going to give you that story that you want, where you can play with your friends, and we're trying to work out ways of doing it, yada, yada, yada. But it is giving me the Call of Duty in the bullshit, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to go after the Fortnite money. So they're trying to get, okay, what can work? Because pretty soon, and I know this is going to come, I know a 1v30 is going to come soon. To where you can play, it's like a basically battle free for all kind of thing, or like one person has this, and then everybody else to that person, you have to survive. Whatever.
Game mode's like that,
right?
It's like free for all. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So my question is, I don't know if this is because for some games that work, like that worked for Destiny, but what Destiny made their money was the season passes and the expansions. So I understand that, because they do give you the base game for free, which is about 30, 40 good hours. And then like, okay, cool. If you want more, this is what you gotta buy. You gotta buy these expansions, get the new skills, stuff like that. Warframe, it from the jump, it was great for Warframe, because Warframe was like, yo, we give you one frame, you can work to get everybody else. Or if you want to pay us, here's what you can pay. And it was reasonable prices. It wasn't too much. It wasn't over the top. But here you are with Overwatch. You paid $59.99 for the first Overwatch. And if you look online, it's still $59.99. It's not on sale.
It's still worth that much, honestly.
No, it is. But like, now you're about to make 2, and 2 is going to take the place of 1. So it's like, okay, then what was the point of 1? Right. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you're giving them, you're doing the Halo thing where, well, here's the PvP now, and we're going to give you the story later. And it's like, no. I want the complete package.
It should be the other way around.
Right.
Or just give me the whole fucking thing.
Because here's the thing. I would much rather play the story, because, again, it's like they're not watching shit. GTA 5 did the exact opposite and made billions. They put out the story first. Remember that? I know it's GTA, but I'm just saying they could do the same thing, because GTA
story was
put
fine.
the story out. The story was fire, and everybody was remember because some people beat it in that first week, and they were clamoring for that multiplayer. Where's multiplayer? And they're like,
Why did
no.
it come out for what? Like another 6 to 8
3
months?
months. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, it was like you're right. It was about 6 to 8 months. But they said they weren't going to put it out for at least another 3 months because they said they wanted to give everybody a chance.
They want their story to percolate. And
yeah, they wanted to marinate.
Fucking tastic.
And I'm all for it. So I don't understand why Overwatch 2 would want to do that because that's what everybody was waiting for was the story. Because even I was like, yo, if they had a good story, I'd play it just for the story to see what happened.
Because the meta in the first game is so good. Like you can like the dialogue between the characters, like the mentioning of certain shit. They had like previous story missions or whatever where they were hinting at it.
Right.
But you don't get the whole type of deal. I think the reasoning is one, ActiBlizz Blizzard can't stop fucking touching people. And you know, since Jeff Kaplan left, you know, I think that was a big hit to a lot of their development team.
I kind of felt that way because that's like when Jade Raymond kind of left Ubisoft at one time, and I was like, damn, I feel it, man. I know because you know it was right after NCO's like little run on Assassin's Creed, which was dope, and I was like, I just feel like it's not gonna be as good. Sure enough, so I want them to kind of think about this carefully, man, and I'm sure they'll be all right, but like. That's a lot, and you're gonna burn a lot of people by getting rid of this first one and not even making mention to it anymore. Because like that was kind of the beauty of Overwatch, and you kind of do want because I mean even Destiny 2 has Destiny 1 you can go back to play it if you wanted to. Division was the same way. Division still has Division 1 if you still want to go play it. So I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I think they should have went with just the initial $59.99 and they just added good content. Because, you know, Elden Ring's the same way. Elden Ring is $59.99. Great story. They put in silent or stealth updates all the time, but you only paid that $59.99. That was it. And you won't pay anything else. They put out a full expansion. And even then, the expansion is another 200 hours almost.
I say they're also getting a movie, and I don't know why. No, they're getting a TV series. Either way, so I think what Overwatch is going to bank on, which saved them. They gave them a lot of shit because Overwatch was originally like 11 characters. Now it's like 30. They're going to bank on diversity. They're going to bank on image, and
it still has loot boxes. Don't forget about them shits.
It doesn't have loot boxes because it doesn't give you anything. It's not gaining anything though. Those are just skins.
Yeah, but it still has. The problem is they still have loot boxes, and you know it's illegal in some countries, so they already have trouble with that. But,
I think they're taking those out. To be honest,
I hope they do because
I like loot boxes.
Here's one thing: they're fun.
It's not like you're getting XP boost. You're not getting like XP boost, and you're not getting different weapons or shit. You're just getting skins and voice lines and sprays and shit. You know, all the shit that doesn't mean anything.
Right, but see, that's how it starts because you know Avengers started off the same way, and then all of a sudden you get XP boost. You can do this.
Right.
Here's like the whole token set for $19.99. I was like,
shit that you don't need that you want.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Okay.
Yeah. But like I think what they're gonna do because the characters are really what brought people into the game. I think they're gonna maximize that. I also forgot to mention Sojourn she's another black character and ain't but like 2 or 3 of them. Fuck. There's plenty of people of color, but there's only one black dude, and he's the big nigga who punches people. So yeah, I think they're gonna really bank on like diversity, and you know, it's diverse, it's LGBTQ, it's woke, it's all that kind of shit. So I think it'll be fine, and I'm just really questioning a lot of these decisions that they're making.
Yeah, the free to play. The free to play
shit's really fucking with me.
Yeah, because like I would much rather them just make me pay outright, and then just because you get a better game that way. Because when you get the freemiums, unless they got a good balance, unless they got a good balance and shit, you're gonna be paying out the wazoo. Because I will say this about Destiny, which I never thought I'd say, is Destiny is worth every penny when you get into it. It really is, and I've spent over probably close to $200-300 on Destiny, but like It's real, and that wasn't at one time. That was just over the years, but like it's been worth it because
yeah, man. Free to play is like watching your favorite actor on Dancing with the Stars, and like
yeah, oh, facts. It is same energy, same motherfucking energy. Like,
damn, you must be at the bottom, bro.
Did
they give you your bag of crack before or after you went on? God, it's either Dancing with the Stars or fucking Love and Hip Hop
or Versus.
No, we still got capacity for good versuses. We still got capacity. Look, they can do like they're gonna eventually do the Biggie Tupac. You know, we need a Big Daddy Kane and a
Rakim.
Yeah. A Slick Rick and somebody else. I don't know.
Slick Rick versus Positive K.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, all right. A Tribe Called Quest versus Outkast. That'd be dope. Yeah. They were supposed to do an album together. I would have loved that album, bro.
No. Okay. Yeah, okay, because that's the same type of music. Because people really don't put 666 in the greatest groups of all time conversation.
And they actually are. They really are. You know what?
Them niggas is worldwide.
Cash Money versus 3 6 Mafia. That would be
dope. That's not fair.
The 10 Club Up Thugs. Oh my god.
I don't know. It's not fair because Cash really had a lot. But then, you know, Cash is good. But what about Ball and G? Y'all really like Memphis was on this.
Damn.
I'm going back because I had to listen. I wasn't. Look, bro, Ball and G was talking that shit, and they was doing the same thing Cass was doing. It was just from Memphis.
Damn.
It just came out later. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you took it back on that. Woo, that's woo.
Oh, man. Ball and G, people don't respect him.
Nah. God. Shit. What is that?
It's a duo.
The Firm versus Swab House.
Ooh. I only have one album off The Firm, though.
Swab House really only had one album.
I only have one album of The Firm.
Oh, one album. They only did like one or two. They didn't, because, you know, AZ, Nas, and was it Foxy Brown? It was somebody. They broke up after like 2 albums, so.
3-way. Ball and G, Meth and Red, Cass.
Chuck like, shut up for that motherfucker. Yes.
Oh, that's gonna literally be the greatest concert of all time.
Greatest. I'm here for it.
That ain't nothing but bars, and everybody's still alive.
Facts. That's, man, I'd love to see that.
People also sleep on that Meth and Red combination. If them niggas ever made an album that wasn't a soundtrack,
no. Trust me.
Bars.
Day one, son.
Yeah, that soundtrack still go hard, but woo, shit.
They were, man, even in Def Jam Fight for New York, they were like one of the best tag teams. Whatever. Oh my god, that's great.
Tongue out and lick my ass, sweetie. Johnny Blaze, baby.
Oh my god, man. All right, well, my next one. I don't know if you're ready for this.
Yeah.
Time's down. So, okay. So Nintendo loves Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And I love it too, baby. But this is of course, it's an RPG, baby. I got to fuck with it. You already know. But it's gonna be great. So just to tell you all about this one's set years in the future, of course. Like all the rest of them have been. It's light years ahead of its ancestor, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Really awesome game. It's gonna have 6 characters in it. It's gonna have action-packed battle system, just like all the rest of them have. But this one's gonna be more so doing fusions, basically. Like they call it on theirs. Let's see, on their combat system, it's called. Oh, what is it called? I'm looking.
Are you looking that up? Fun fact: did you know Knights of the Old Republic cannot be finished on the Switch because of a bug on the Switch?
I saw that and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Of course. Of course. I was like, that's just what the fuck. So here's the funny story behind that. It's always been glitchy because I think the Xbox was the only one that had a perfect build because PC had the same problem. It had so many glitches on it. The fans actually went back and fixed it themselves And on top of that, they also added in content that was locked in the game they found and fixed it. So if you ever want to play the best version, play it on PC. You can get it through Steam right now and
I still got
download
that shit on my Steam library, and I don't even play
Mhm.
Steam.
So I said I was gonna go back and play
like 4 games. Knights of the Old Republic, The Witcher 1. What's that damn shooting game that's in the orange box?
Team Fortress 2.
Team Fortress 2. Shit, I don't remember the third. I don't remember the fourth one.
Dude, it's crazy. But basically back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it's called Ouroboros interlinking, where basically you're fusing your characters together with their like kind of mech weapons, and you come together into like these like superhero forms. It's really cool. If anyone who's played Xenoblade knows that they started off like with some kind of gimmick. Like in the first one, it was more so about the characters and their special abilities. Then number 2 was like, hey, you have Zombok toes. So your blade was actually out here putting in work because it was the actual person. That was crazy. One guy! Yeah,
man, nigga, Bleach still coming.
Man.
And I'm hype as fuck.
And then also, why you boy Naruto got his own Bankai now? What's happening? What's going on in Japan? The motherfucker putting on masks now, like, what's good? Like, what?
I'm finna blow your mind. Goku got one too.
Oh, nigga, stop! No. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Bro, I can't wait to fucking. Oh shit! I just wish we read the
manga. I'm about to start doing that because the mangas seem to be the shit. Because goddamn, they always come up with some new shit.
Download the. Is it the Shonen app?
I don't even need that anymore because I still got Crunchyroll's thing.
Do they have manga? Oh, they do.
Yeah, because remember Funimation and Crunchyroll.
Right. Funimation and Crunchyroll is cool. Which was really weird because Funimation broke off and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna make our own service," to just get bought up 2 years later, 3 years later.
Because they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. They were like, "It's too much work." We don't like.
What was the other one?
No shit. Fucking
VRV.
Yeah, VRV did the same thing. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna do our own shit, and they came right back. Like,
I had the same shit that Crunchyroll had for the same price.
Fucked up. Even tried to slide you that little imitation membership to Crunchyroll, like you get almost anything.
Like,
nah. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be amazing. I love it. I love this series. All I need them to do now is go ahead and remake Xenoblade Chronicles X, fix a few things. Boom, they got it. Which I'm sure they're going to do soon because the director of the series is talking about it. For those who don't know, this is from the line of games in the Xenogears Chronicle or the Xenogears games way back when on PlayStation by Square Enix. The team, or Squaresoft at the time, but the team that was under that left. They went to Namco. They did Xenosaga, which was ass. But then they also left, started Monolith, and started doing Xenoblade Chronicles, which was amazing. So y'all go check it out. It's coming in. Well, you'll see because I'm gonna talk about that later. But I can't wait. It's coming out soon, baby. I'm gonna go put my reserve down. Woo! Okay, wait. RPGs for life. Go ahead.
All right, so my last story. Calm down. Also, fun fact: did you know DICE has now confirmed that they don't have time to make any games other than Battlefield?
I'm done with these niggas. You know what? I don't even fuck with them no more anyway. The last Battlefield was ass. And I'm just waiting for Titanfall 3 any goddamn way. Fuck them motherfuckers.
That's EA, cuz. What you talking about?
I know. DICE is...
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas. I'm waiting on Titanfall any goddamn way about Respawn.
That wasn't my story. I just saw that and I was like...
I saw that too. I was like, fuck them.
Sure.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Let's keep that storm in Battlefield. Let's see how much money you save.
Let me ride the tornado and shit. Fuck y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So there's a game called Code to Jin Young, and it's supposed to be the next game coming out on Unreal 5. And I figured you would love the shit out of this. Yeah, let me. Because I'll fuck if I can spell shit today. It's an open world Unreal 5 engine about Chinese martial arts.
This is what I think it is.
It is what I think it is. So I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. Window. Nope. Chrome tab. There it is. Booyah. Stupid. Cool. All right, cool. gonna play the trailer. Well, not the
How
trailer.
to edit a video.
Shut up, bitch! I don't care. While this is loading, of course, this is not the only game that's working with the Unreal 5. Of course, we got the Matrix. We got Wukong, Black Wukong, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. The
Mirror,
story of Son. That's gonna be dope.
Goku. Yeah. Fortnite, Mortal Online 2 is also going to be used. Layers of Fear is another game. Ark Survival Evolved 2 is going to be on that bitch. And Redfall is the real new shit that everybody's looking forward to. But
wow,
this is
that's
playing.
also gonna be dope.
This is just turn this up a little bit. This is supposed to be an open world game. It is from Tencent. Came out during their little demo type of deal.
Nice.
I think this is right up your fucking alley. So I'm gonna let you look at this shit and you tell me if it's popular.
You know, it's giving that Bajunga vibes, baby.
I was just about to say this looks very PS2 Bajunga.
Yeah. Like it.
Like I said, this is the demo. It doesn't really mean anything yet.
Yeah, because see how it's gonna play. But if they can channel the inner Bajunga, I like it. I see a little bit of that with the block system encounter. Ooh, that was good. I like that.
But this is supposed to be an a completely open world game, very similar to Naughty Dog and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Insomnia Games.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Naughty Dog. But yeah, so this is not only Bajunga, but it also gave me
Blood Will Tell.
Genji
Days of the Dawn of the Samurai.
Not Days of Blade.
Not Days of Blade. That shit was terrible.
I hated that shit. But yeah, so this gives me a lot of hope for the Unreal 5 stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, you can do a lot of great things with it. I'm currently, when I'm not working on my game on RPG Maker, I'm currently experimenting with it. So, you know, I'm gonna start making games in it pretty soon. I just want to finish the first game, and then after that, I'm gonna start making some games in Unreal 5 because it is great for developers, and it has a lot of resources that you take advantage of that help you so much.
Finish the first game first.
I know, I am. Don't worry, I am. I'm committed to that.
But yeah,
that's dope. I like that.
So
I like that because
that's a lot of hope, honestly.
Yeah, that gives me very strong Bajunga. Like I wish I had the PS2 game right now. I would show it to you guys, but that gives me Blood Will Tell, Bajunga, and a lot of other nice little straight to PS2, PlayStation 2 games / like Japanese games that we weren't supposed to get in the States. It's really great. I can't wait for that.
God Hand, remember God Hand?
God Hand, yeah, that was another by Cloverfield Studios from Cap. I to this day, bro, I don't even understand why Capcom
got so much shit that they could just bring back.
Bro, but they closed that studio down. Like, why? That studio was so great to them because it gave them God Hand, Okami, and they gave them one other good product, and like they still closed that studio down. I'll never understand that. Oh, not Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe was somebody else, but still, like, it was great, man.
I paid good money for God Hand too.
They need to do a remake of that. They need to do a remake and a sequel, because like that shit was amazing. You were beating the shit out of people. Remember when you like uppercut?
Were the shit.
And they do the little thing for Pokemon, ding, and you just like, man, oh God. It was great. It was wacky. If you guys,
it was very wacky.
It's so sad because you'll never play a game like that again. I assure you.
No.
I want to say PlayStation put it out on their the Essentials and like the PlayStation Plus.
I guarantee you they didn't.
So sad.
I guarantee you they didn't.
But guys, it was right along. So that was a great game, and another great game that was like crazy that a lot of people didn't think was even gonna be good. There is a Samurai Champloo game on PS2 that's really good. Basu 51 of all people.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was done in the same style as that game is just as good as the Afro Samurai game because it was a one off.
It was better.
And, I mean, in the sense that it was a one off game. It was fantastic. The story was good, made fucking sense, and the soundtrack was still dope.
It's better because Afro Samurai had terrible controls and the shit was just ass, and the sequel was worse. How do you make a worse sequel?
You knew the game wasn't gonna be that good. I was just happy that it was an Afro Samurai game.
That's true. That's true.
I found that bitch in Auburn, and I was like, I got a copy. You gonna get that? Bro, collect a complete edition of this God Hand is $140.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because you're never gonna see that shit again unless Sony decides to put that on the fucking store. We're never gonna see that shit again.
I buy this shit when it's $100. I wouldn't buy it $100. I buy this. I was going for 82.
That's just like when they finally re-release Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and finally do a real sequel to that. I'm getting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 day one, and I'm gonna get Marvel vs. Capcom. They might sell the real 4 because Infinite was ass. Give me the real 4. Infinite was terrible. Terrible. All right.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, my last one, sir, ready for this, is that like we have been waiting so long for a third season of Log Horizon, and we got it. Finally. If you don't know about this, it's called The Destruction of the War Table. Really, really dope. It picks up right where 2 left off, kind of. A little bit of time has passed. You know a little bit more about the apocalypse now, but I highly recommend it. Y'all, we finally got it. They have the entire third season because apparently it came out in Japan like a long time ago. But we finally got it. So they have the entire third season on Crunchyroll. Go watch it. It's amazing. My man Shiro's back. The whole cast and crew are back. And they dealing with some political shit this time around. Like everybody's in trouble. It's crazy. So I'm really excited about that. Some other anime I watch right now is Love After Domination because I love After World Domination. I'm sorry, because I love my slice of life animes. I'm watching that right now. I'm trying to catch up on Black Clover. Started watching.
Trying to catch up. They stopped.
I know, but I gotta catch up because I remember I stopped way back when in the 50s, so I gotta try to catch up in that motherfucker. I heard they're about to come back though, maybe with the movie and then some other shit.
Yeah.
God only knows. Also, I need to catch up on 86. Jujutsu Kaisen is about to come out pretty soon. Fucking My Hero Academia, of course.
You finished Ranking of Kings?
Not yet. I need to get back to that motherfucker too. I know I've been too busy watching fucking Love After World Domination, but I love Ranking of Kings. I gotta finish that shit. Gotta finish Jobless Reincarnation. And then I gotta watch Sunny Boy because I heard if you like Serial Experiments Lane, it's like the same thing. It's just different. So.
And Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer because I've been catching up on that too. I need to finally watch Spy Cross Family or Spy Family.
Yeah, I knew Spy Family was one I need to watch.
They finished season 1 already, and I was like, oh, okay, shit. All right, I need to watch that.
Yeah, it's a bunch I need to catch up on, like old shit like Fire Force and
yeah, because they about doing season 3, dog.
Yeah, I know. I talked about it last 3 shows ago, or whatever.
Yeah, I got
a. It was good. I just didn't fucking. I guess I'll catch up on Hunter x Hunter.
No, I'm out. I think Hunter x Hunter and One Piece. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just tapping out.
One Piece. I'm gonna do it. I promise to God, I'm gonna do it.
I don't know, man. Maybe one day, but it's just too many.
It's just when you put it on Netflix. If you put it on Netflix, I can watch the shit. If you put it on Hulu, I can't watch the shit.
It's on Crunchyroll. You can see.
Crunchyroll's almost too much. I like Netflix because it's simplest.
No, but like you can, because they got dub, so you can just put it on.
They don't have all the dub.
Yeah, they don't have all. They got like at least the first 400 in dub.
I mean, like I said,
because remember Crunchyroll doesn't have commercials. Well, on mine it does because I got
yours.
Premium.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I made it all the way to Miriam, and I think after Miriam, that's when the dub stopped. And I'm fine with watching subs. It's just when I can watch the dubs, I can do other stuff. Like I can fold clothes and shit. I can hear.
And
but if it's subs, I gotta sit here and watch.
Yeah, you know me. I'm old school. I want that feeling.
I feel it too. But I got shit to do.
You know what else I gotta watch? But I just had it in my head and I forgot about it. But I said I was gonna watch something else, some other anime, and I can't remember the name of it now. But like it was with the whole One Piece vein. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I gotta watch Spriggan because Netflix made Spriggan into an anime series now. I know you gotta watch the old Spriggan. The old Spriggan was like the shit. This new Spriggan looks good too, but like it was an anime feature movie where it's about these elite agents that like had to save the world. It was great. So this new one. Oh, I tell you what I'm waiting for. I'm clamoring for Attack on Titan to come back, bro. I got to see the ending animated. I got to. I know what happens. I got to see how they gonna play that shit out. Bro, oh my! I'm gonna cry when that shit happens, dog. Just like I get both sides. Like my man's like, I'm done. I'm fuck y'all. And then the other side is just like, we gotta stop this motherfucker. Like he gonna kill everybody. I can't wait. God damn, that's gonna be good.
Damn, when did they come out? They come out this year?
Well, it's the end of this year. It'd be like the fall. They're gonna make us wait for that shit. So,
that's fine. I'll have something to watch.
God damn, man. But I'm super excited about that. I want to say kudos to Bones and IG because they just finished Ghost in the Shell 2045 on Netflix. Amazing. It got 2 seasons. I'm reading the manga right now too. So yeah, I know. Watch the movie. The movie moves faster for you.
Don't watch the movie.
No. Like it's a movie rendition of the whole season. So it just compresses it all into like an hour and 20 minutes for you. I know. It's just so good, man. It's so good. If you can get past it is, but if you get past that, they get some cool parts. But I get it.
Gohan beat Cell with a one-arm Kamehameha that he got with his dad. And then
I love you, Gohan. They're all putting their hands on him and shit. You're like, ah!
Is it gonna beat that? Is it gonna beat Naruto fighting God basically with his best friend? No.
Dying, coming back, losing an arm, regaining the now
Naruto did a lot.
Now he out here with a Bankai just chilling. Just like
I need to watch
Boruto real quick.
Watch Boruto because I tried. I really
that's man. Boruto, like that's gonna be so tough for me because I think I left off Boruto like at 30. I was like, y'all can have it.
I was around it, yeah.
Yeah, because like they were still in school.
I found myself looking more for the Naruto fights than Boruto fights.
You know, that's what they did. It's like Boruto wasn't working, so they're like, all right, bring his daddy back in. Because like they really were just gonna make it about Boruto, and that was it. Because even the way they foreshadowed it in the beginning, like it was like everybody was dead. Boruto's the only one fighting. He's like grown and shit. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
let's get to that though.
Yeah,
I don't want to see this nigga as a kid.
Yeah,
to Boruto Shippuden.
That's the problem. And I think that's because I don't think they understood that because that's when people really kicked in. Because you know what Naruto is when they're kids? Naruto is like Dragon Ball. Like nobody really gave a fuck about Dragon Ball. It wasn't until Goku was. I know we did. We saw it. We know about Red Ribbon Army. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Red Ribbon Army used to get this nigga the business, bro.
Business every week. We know about the nigga in the ponytail that threw a tree and rode on that bitch. Like we knew about that.
Tao was out here.
Tao was the guy. Tao came back as a cyborg and said, "What's up?"
Tao came back as a cyborg, was fucking people up. Look, we don't even have to talk about Tao. It was a nigga named Blue. Blue was just a regular ass dude.
Blue, oh my god.
Blue had a goddamn machine gun. General Blue.
Blue came out with like, what's good? You know what I'm saying?
Don't let Blue come up out that uniform because people really finna get hurt.
It is on. So we know about that. But that's the problem with, I think nowadays with people is that nobody cared about Naruto for real, but everybody cared about Naruto Shippuden. So I think that's what they need to do.
Naruto.
I mean, again, we did kind of, but everybody else like Shippuden.
I fucked with Naruto. Naruto got real deep, like real hard.
It did.
Like when Sasuke left, I was like, oh shit.
That was so sad, bro. And he's like, no, I'm gonna bring him back to the village. They get to that fight after the shooting exam, and he's like, fuck you, Naruto. I'm out here in these streets. He's like, no, I love you. You're my brother. Fuck you and this village. They don't even like me, cuz they killed my whole family. Okay, they did, but they don't like me either. I'm a reject too. Nah, Naruto, you don't understand. Maybe you do, but fuck you. And they get into that fight, and he leaves.
So yeah, that first final fight was over, bro. Then like the Sasuke retrieval arc and all that shit. That's when it got really crazy.
Yeah, because when Sasuke came back hanging with the Kasuke, I was like, why you out here in the streets? You ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do this. We still love you out here.
It was me and my brother, so I'm gonna burn the Leaf Village. But your brother just told you it was for the Leaf Village. Yeah, fuck the Leaf Village.
Fuck the Leaf Village.
I think you missed the entirety of what he said.
He's out here just seeing his brother in heaven, like doing calculations to why his brother's so dumb. Like, I freed this nigga from Orochi, but that's
just
cool.
Told this nigga. I literally burned the curse out of him and told him what it was. You know what? Fuck it. I'm dead.
I will say shipping it was crazy because again, it's like the Dragon Ball Z, but it was crazy because man, remember when Killer Bee came to 5 kids to work? I was like, none of y'all can be Killer Bee. That's fucked up. That motherfucker went in. He was like,
tails. You better
respect. What's good? He had all the. I was like,
pulled out 27 swords and had them bitches in crevices in his body that I didn't even know existed, and he was working.
The only reason they beat him was by cheating. He would have killed everybody if they hadn't pulled off what they did. Sasuke would have been dead.
No, Sasuke died a little bit that day.
No, yeah.
Died a little bit. If Rin wasn't there to help, if Rin wasn't there to heal him, Sasuke would have died that day.
Because the only other time I feel bad for the ass whooping was Madara against the whole ninja crew. Madara's just like,
they slid off that rock and proceeded to whoop 5,000 people's ass. Then dropped the meteor on them. Then,
I was like,
then when they caught the meteor, dropped another meteor on them.
That nigga was out there creating jutsu. It's like, oh, you ain't ready for this technology jutsu. What the niggas had nuclear ball? Oh shit!
And then when they finally resurrected the 4 Hokage, Hashirama was so gangster. He was like, he pointed to Madara Uchiha, who at this point in time is God. I'll deal with you later. I'm talking to you right now.
Sit your ass down. What the fuck? I will kill this. Hey, we're gonna get to that.
Like, you nigga. Get to you. And you know what Madara was like? All right. You the only nigga in the world that can tell me that shit. Okay.
Why did Madara in that scene do every Dragon Ball villain ever? Just like, all right, I'm gonna wait. And he just floated in the background.
Shit.
They used to make me, man, see, real, they used to make me so bad as a kid watching Dragon Ball Z and just watching the village just float. I'm like, kill him! Why are you waiting for him to power up? Kill this motherfucker. Nope. They just float in the background.
I watched Cell build an arena for 2 weeks.
And that nigga just stood there, just like
stood there like a gangster and waited. I gave y'all a date and time. I'm gonna be here. He didn't go to sleep. That nigga didn't eat. That nigga stood in the middle and watched and looked at the camera like that.
The reporter came up in that bitch and he was just like, I'm going to beat all of Earth's champions. He's like, God damn.
Look, people don't respect these children don't respect Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the reason y'all got shit now.
Man, what? Oh my gosh. Because even after the Cell Saga, we thought that shit was over. But then Boo, and I was like, oh shit, okay, Boo. All right, let's go. Me eat you up.
What is the greatest threat to humanity? It's that big pink thing that turns you into chocolate and eats you.
And then when he turned True Demon, he's just like, oh no, I'm done playing. I was like, oh shit.
Boo, he separated all the evil from himself, and that version was hell.
That motherfucker
he turned into a child.
All right, let's do this. And I'm like, oh no.
Super Boo was a real problem because Super Boo absorbed people, and when Super Boo absorbed people, nigga.
He was basically Dragon Ball Kirby.
He got got Gotenks. He started talking all that shit.
Over.
When that nigga got Gohan, I was like, oh fuck, we ain't gonna make it.
And they had to go inside him to free them just to keep man.
Oh nigga, we weren't gonna make it.
And what was Vegeta? Was Vegeta Super Ego Vegeta? Is that what he was called? Or he's
nigga, that's now.
Oh, it's now, right. What was he called? He was just the maturing. Yeah, what was the M? I forgot.
Majin.
Majin Vegeta.
Vegeta was so gangster, he knew the shit was there. He's like, I can use this to beat Kakarot, even though I should probably use this power to defeat him.
I love how
this shit later.
It wasn't until he had his own kids for real and started like, you know what, I really want to be a father in the street. They gave up because every time a new threat come out, he's like, yes, but can I use this power to beat Kakarot? And they're like, well, yeah.
At any point, Vegeta's ready to drop hat and turn on this nigga. But
anytime. The only time they slowed that shit down is when they finally got the super. And even then, that's just because he was like, all right, me and this nigga gonna live forever. So that's cool. I got plenty of time to beat his ass one day.
Now that nigga got comfortable with Earth amenities. It's like, running water and this bitch cooks me dinner every day. I can save stuff for that. That's fine.
Terrible, man. Terrible. All right. You ready for the coming soon, sir?
Round this bitch out with coming soon. I only got 3, and they all come out in October, and I don't know what dates are.
What you got?
Number 1, Overwatch 2. You already know.
Oh, you already know.
I'm in here. Ric Flair is going down. Ooh, bitch.
You might stream that first day. Be like, all right, what you
got? Might.
Fuck you, me. It's going down.
Overwatch 2, Assassin's Creed rules. Don't talk to me.
Facts.
Now, if it's trash,
we'll see.
Number 2, Modern Warfare 2.
Woo! That's gonna be a real don't talk to you. Like for a whole
really don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Even though I've beaten this game plenty.
Oh yeah, no, you still gotta beat it and then prestige one more time. Then you be like, all right, I'm ready to talk about it.
I got prestige at least twice. You know what I'm
saying? That's it.
Legendary multiplayer, game of the year, story mode, one of the most celebrated stories in the franchise.
I wonder if they bring back the nuke and shit.
Yeah, you can get nukes now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I wonder if they're gonna bring back
the classic,
good, yeah, the good,
classic nuke.
Ooh, hit
I got nuke one time.
I was like, oh,
I got nuke one time, and I did, and it was at a time where I couldn't record the shit, so it's lost in the ether.
I gotta say that was the dopest shit. I saw a nuke go off because I didn't play shit for real.
That is literal big dick energy. Like
that slow motion. I was like, yo. That's kind of gangster.
That is gaming big dick energy right there. You can't
BDE,
fuck. I dropped a nuke on y'all.
Can't tell me not, cuz. Nice.
Somebody call Child Protective Services because I'm fucking these kids. That's that kind of shit. Don't say that. Please don't say that out loud.
No.
Number 3. Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, even though that's down to 2 players, I'm still down.
I don't give a fuck.
Yep, I'm still.
I don't need another player. That's just going to be live.
Yo, we can still do it. We can still do 2 players.
We are going to do it.
Yo, we can do that. That's our new Resident Evil 5 right there.
Because we're never gonna finish.
Never gonna finish.
Even though we ain't got that fucking far.
We know. That's hilarious.
But yeah, they've been putting out a lot of videos.
We should switch it up on one day. Just start playing Resident Evil 6 for no reason.
Still got to download it. I was waiting on. I've been waiting. But they've been putting out videos. This is going to be the biggest Gotham world yet. I'm really excited about that. I like Batman. I can't wait because I'm like I said, I'm a reading nigga, so I like all the intricacies. I like going to the little spots that only true Gotham or Batman readers know. All the shit in the DC universe is gonna be fire. Yeah, they're keeping the same free flow combat system, so I'm here for it.
I really want to see what a 2-player free world, like open world Batman's gonna be like, man. And you got you don't even have Batman, you got his kids. You got kids, Batman out here beating the shit out of people and Red Hood just shooting.
I said everybody else has, morals. Not Jason.
Jason,
Jason's like, ha, ha, ha. My bad guys don't get up. What was that, the Punisher line? Yeah, my bad guys don't get up.
Man, Jason gonna be the one going around gangbanging on these different. Yo, don't have my money. I'm coming back around here again. All right,
So
gang member, holler at me.
Jason, the new Omar. That's what that is. He walking around with that shotgun in his damn jacket.
Cuckoo, Jason Todd.
Go gadget blicky. Mister, wait, he dropped my purse. No, I'm not. I'm just getting it. Bam, dead. Nigga throw a trash can, throw a soda can, and then miss the trash can. Bam, dead.
You got, man, the real team up go be especially if Damien's in that, Damien and Red Hood together. God damn, what? Who gonna stop them? Really? Dick gonna have to call for, hey, listen. I heard y'all already killed 20 people. All right, calm the shit down, okay? Batman ain't alive no more, but I'm still here. They'd be like, man, fuck.
Is he alive? What's the story? Is he like incapacitated or something?
You know, Nightfall happened in the old one, so it's supposed to be that he's supposed to be dead. But I'm with you. I don't think he is. I think that's gonna be the surprise in this, is that you find him and he's just like, all right, I'll come back.
We could do Quarter Owls with Dick, Nightwing, and Damien.
Yeah. Oh, please, I'm for it. Especially if we gotta fight back to back. Come on, let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. That's gonna be great.
I already did a good ass job in the last one where you can tag team as Batgirl and like the tag team and shit.
Yes.
Niggas up swinging and kicking.
Already, that is 3 games I got reserved. Because I got reserved Live Alive, I got reserved Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I got to reserve Batman Arkham Knights because that shit gonna be fire.
October is gonna be so fucked up for me.
So crazy. Because Call of Duty gonna drop around that time.
Yeah,
the new Assassin's Creed might drop. Because they're talking about so they are gonna put it out. That's crazy.
So that's rumors. We don't have any idea what it is. We'll probably get something, a little bit later this year, but who knows? What you got?
Well, my 3 are, of course, all RPGs, just about. Except for Stray. Stray's coming out July 19th. That's gonna be cool. It's coming to PS4, PS5, PC. That's the one, of course, where you play the stray cat that's supposed to go around and something's happened to humanity.
Yeah,
it looks really good. I can't wait to see that. That's by a Sony exclusive studio, which is cool. So looks like a good adventure action game. Of course, Live Alive. That's gonna be coming to the Switch July 22nd. You already know, but I can't wait. Me and all my RPG gang. We in here. JRPG gang forever. It's gonna be so dope. This is a game we thought we would never get, guys. No, fuck you. I'm happy about this shit because Square Enix was like, you ain't gonna never get this game. And then we were just like, oh, but now they're like, yo, we wanna make money. You're like, yeah. So I can't wait. This gives me hope for Mother 3 one day. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? And then the last, but certainly not least, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which comes July 29th. Y'all, I can't tell you how much you have to go fucks with this game. Go buy the other ones. They have them all now on the Nintendo Switch, except for Xenoblade Chronicles X. You can still get that on the Wii U, but that's okay. Give it time. They're going to put it out on the Switch. But I'm telling you, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to be awesome. The storyline's always great. Go play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 before that comes out. It's amazing. You're not going to finish before that time, because even I'm not finished. I got 300 hours in both games. I'm just saying, this shit is long. It's epic. It's great. So, yeah. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's it.
Got anything else?
No, that's it. But you guys can follow us. Oh, See Real about to tell you where you can follow us. Go ahead. See Real.
It's at Nerdplay everywhere. On all your favorite DSPs, where you get your podcasts from: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course the YouTube. Email is still the same: nerdplaypodcast@gmail.com. Don't get at me on social media, but you can get at him at his personal shit, Rockman Infinite. Don't talk to me. I don't talk. I'll take it. If you message the show and you want to fight about some Star Wars shit or some anime shit or anything, please do it. I promise you.
No, I'm telling them. No, dude, they listen, y'all. I hate to say it.
this much autistic, so I'll put a lot of effort into shit that don't matter.
I hate to say it, bro. Like, I think they should have kept it with old boy. I'm just saying. I think you're right about that now. Because I'm like,
George Lucas would have did all this.
He really wouldn't have, sadly.
Yeah, bring me some argument points. I love to argue. The nerdplatepodcast@gmail.com. If you want to ask us an email, comment, query, or you just want to bitch about some shit. You want to talk some shit? I'll talk some shit. Yeah. Follow us on all your favorite DSPs, Spotify, Apple, Google, all those things, and
Anchor.
And Anchor. Support us on Anchor.
Yeah, also
on Patreon too.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, want to thank Patreons. Thank you so much. There's still people who are supporting us. You can also still buy us coffee, even though no one ever buys us coffee.
Support us on Anchor. You can support. You can give $1, and that'll be our coffee. We'll take it.
You can do that, or you can even buy a subscription plan where we do some things, some strange things for pieces of change.
He do the strange things. I don't do strange things.
I've been bored for too long.
I may be cheap, but I have standards. God damn it!
Is that a 20? Oh, that's 100. That's 100. Hold on.
See, I'm an expensive hoe. I told my wife that it's $250 to look at it. 500, you can talk to it. After that, we say, you want to touch it? Oh, bitch, you get your checkbook for that one.
Yesterday's price? No.
Today's price.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
This has been the Nerd Plate. I'm C-Real to go.
And I'm Rockman 3K3. We out. Thank you, guys.